They said the old textile factory was cursed, swallowed by fire, silenced by screams, and forgotten by time. But when I stepped inside with only my camera and curiosity, I saw her, a barefoot girl in a white dress, staring from the shadows like she had been waiting for me. What if the ghost stories were never just stories? What if love and terror could haunt the same breath? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because what you're about to hear isn't just another ghost tale. It's a forbidden encounter between the living and something else entirely. They say abandoned places are empty, silent, forgotten. But the old textile factory on the outskirts of town was never truly empty. Not if you listened close enough. And I did, because I'm the kind of man who seeks stories that others fear to tell. It started on a rainy afternoon. I was doing a solo shoot for my urban exploration channel. The place was infamous shuttered after a mysterious fire claimed 5 workers 2 decades ago. Locals spoke of a girl who was never found. A girl who still waits, wandering through rusted machines and soot-stained walls. When I stepped through the broken main gate, the air turned strangely warm, almost breathing. My flashlight flickered as I crossed the blackened floor, where fabric once danced on conveyor belts. Graffiti stained the walls, but something older lingered beneath it, charred handprints and childlike sketches scratched into the metal. And then I heard it, a soft hum, like a lullaby. I froze. It wasn't from my phone, and the power had long been cut. I followed the sound past collapsed beams and melted pipes, heart thudding louder with every step. That's when I saw her. She was standing beneath the skeletal remains of a staircase. Long dark hair draped over her shoulders, her white dress glowing faintly in the shadows. Her feet were bare, untouched by the ash and grime. She stared at me, no malice, no fear, just eyes too deep for someone who should not exist. I whispered, "Who are you?" Her lips moved, but I heard no words. Instead, I felt them directly in my mind. "You came back." I blinked. "Back? I've never." She stepped closer. Her movements were slow, almost unreal, like drifting smoke. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. My camera shook in my hand, capturing the impossible. And then she touched me. Not skin to skin, but something colder, deeper. In that instant, I saw flashes, visions, the fire, screams, her hands pounding against a sealed door, the feeling of being forgotten, buried, alone. She had died here. No one had heard her cries. No one had come. Until now. I fell to my knees, overwhelmed. Tears streamed down my face without reason. And yet, I wasn't afraid. She hadn't called me there to harm me, but to be seen, to be remembered. And just as quickly, she was gone. The factory was empty again. The humming had stopped. Only the sound of rain remained, tapping softly against the shattered roof. I walked out in a daze, my footage corrupted, glitched, except for one still frame of a pale hand reaching out from the shadows, inches from mine. I've never returned to that place, but every night since, I hear her lullaby in my dreams. And sometimes, just sometimes, I see her watching from the window across the street. She's not trapped there anymore. She followed me, ... And maybe, just maybe, she's waiting for you too.